Welcome to the behind-the-scenes world of our YouTube channel, the heart where Rissa and Quan turn real-life moments into memories, and every video becomes part of our journey as a couple, a family, and creators. Today we're taking you behind the lens, into the chaos, the joy, the tears, the giggles, and even the heart-racing moments. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Because today's episode, you're not ready. Let's start with something big, like life-changing big. Rissa and Quan are giving away a brand new 2026 Honda or $30,000 in cash. Yes, you heard that right. This is the real deal. Whether you're dreaming of cruising down the freeway in a sleek, just-released ride, or you're the type to cash out and invest in something big, they've got you. But of course, this giveaway isn't just for anyone. It's for the real ones, the loyal supporters who've been riding with them since day one. The folks who know the names of their kids, who cried during the gender reveals, who showed love when times were hard and celebrated when blessings poured in. To stand a chance to win, you've got to be a loyal follower on all their social platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook, maybe even Threads, because who knows where we're headed next. The team is tracking interactions, comments, shares, and likes. So, if you've been sliding into their comment section with love and fire emojis, your time may have finally come. But let's shift gears for a moment and talk about what's really got the whole family glowing lately: their new baby. He's here, and he's growing fast. Like blink and he's sitting up fast. His little fingers are always reaching, always discovering. The way he locks eyes with Shine and Savior, you can feel the bond forming already. He's still tiny, but you can tell he's going to fit right into the wild energy of the house. Shine keeps saying, "When he can walk, I'm going to teach him to ride my red bike." And Savior, he's on big brother duty full-time. He brings toys, helps with diapers in his own toddler way, and even tries to sing lullabies, which mostly end up being Baby Shark remixes. But hey, it's the thought that counts. Rissa has been soaking up every minute. She talks about how different it feels this time around, how she's more present, more grounded. And Quan? He's walking around like he's guarding treasure. Every little coo, every midnight wake-up, every spit-up moment. He's there with a camera in one hand and a burp cloth in the other. But with every serene moment of parenting comes chaos. And if you know Quan, then you know he wasn't going to let this chapter pass without one of his legendary pranks. Let's rewind to yesterday. A regular Tuesday in the Rissa and Quan household, or so Rissa thought. Now, if you've been keeping up with their vlogs, then you already know they live in a kind of forested area. Beautiful, peaceful, green, but also low-key wild, like nature is right there. They've shared clips of deer grazing in the backyard and birds that sound like they sing lullabies. But they've also talked about experiencing a bear, twice. The first time, they thought it was a dog. The second time, Rissa spotted it, and instead of running, she said, "Oh my God, it's so cute." Quan looked at her like she had just said she wanted to adopt it. So when Rissa stepped out to run a few errands yesterday, Quan saw an opportunity. The kids were down for a nap, the house was quiet, and his bear outfit was already tucked away in the closet from Halloween. You already know where this is going. He slipped into the bear costume. Now, mind you, this was no basic teddy bear. This was the full-out, realistic, scary-looking National Geographic-type bear. He waited patiently, hid behind the car, checked her location, and as soon as he saw the familiar beep of the gate opening, his heart started racing. This was it. Rissa pulled in, casually singing to herself with the groceries in hand. She had just closed the car door when, growl, not just any growl. Quan had practiced this one. Rissa froze, looked up, and saw it, the bear. She screamed, but not like a cute little "oh my gosh" scream. This was primal terror. She dropped the bags, turned on her heel, and tried to self-defend with her car keys while screaming, "Baby!" And here's the kicker. She didn't run away from the house. Nope, she ran towards the bear. Quan, trying not to break character, was hunched and growling, but even he started cracking up as he watched her throw a box of cereal at his head. "It's me, it's me!" he finally shouted, yanking the bear head off and revealing that mischievous smile. Rissa, not impressed. Her face was white with fear, and her heart was pounding. She literally sat down on the driveway, breathing hard. "I thought it was him, Quan. The bear, the real one," she said, wiping tears from her eyes, part terror, part laughter. Quan immediately went into boyfriend recovery mode. Babe, I'm sorry, but also, you've got mad reflexes. You really squared up with a whole bear. You didn't even run. Rissa shook her head. Next time I see a bear, I'm aiming for the eyes. Later that night, after the kids were asleep and the adrenaline had finally worn off, they cuddled up on the couch and replayed the security footage. And as much as she hated to admit it, Rissa laughed. Like really laughed. Because at the end of the day, that's the magic of their relationship. The ability to find joy in the madness, to scare the heck out of each other one minute and be wrapped up in blankets the next. Quan even promised to train Rissa in more self-defense techniques. Not just against bears, he said, but pranksters too, starting with me. So what does the future hold for Rissa and Quan? A lot. They're planning more podcast episodes, where they open up about parenting, relationships, faith, loss, and love. They're working on a children's book inspired by Shine, Savior, and the Baby. There's talk of a tour, a family documentary, maybe even a reality series. But above all that, they're just showing up. Authentic, messy, loving, and real. Their message is simple. Family is everything. And through all the ups and downs, the wins and the losses, the pranks and the painful moments, they're inviting us along. Not because they need an audience, but because they believe in building something bigger than content. A community, a family, an unbreakable fam. So to all of you out there, thank you. Whether you've been watching since their first apartment vlog or you just discovered them during a random YouTube scroll, thank you for showing up. Thank you for commenting, liking, and sharing. Thank you for praying with them, celebrating their milestones, and laughing through the chaos. This giveaway? It's just a small way of saying, we see you, we appreciate you, and we're in this together. We love y'all. We'll catch you in the next episode. But until then, hug your loved ones tight. Tell someone you love them, and hold on to hope. Stay unbreakable, fam.